I'm laughing because I just remembered something that's gonna be this next video. It's about labels. It was about, I did something so stupid. For probably 2 months, I held this idea that I was going to label, it's not just about the label, I'll explain this. I was going to label every single one of these shelves with all the stuff with a printed and laminated beautiful label, just like that. And how many labels got on the shelves? I don't know, there's 2, maybe a dozen, something like that. In fact, I was batching them at home because I was too busy at the stall to get it done. So I put my kids to bed and I was batching up labels at home because I couldn't think of a better way. And I printed all these labels, even for things that there's not even space on the shelf to put, you know, these said items next to each other for the labels to fit. You know what I mean? So those labels just went in the trash. It took me a long time to realize that, you idiot, Daniel, are you serious? Like, you're wasting so much time trying to be so perfect. And you know what you're doing, just get some darn masking tape and a Sharpie and write what's supposed to be on the shelf, And so that's what I started to do. And I got a lot further, I'll tell you that. And so it's funny to me how we can have certain ideas about how things are supposed to be, to put the bar up here. And it's put up so high that we don't even Kaizen, we don't even get started out the gate with the idea because we have certain assumptions about how perfect the first step has to be or how big the first step has to be, when in reality, if you keep it that big, you'll just never get to it, or not for a really long time. But if you do something smaller and simpler and just crude, like masking tape and a Sharpie, you can get a much further faster. And also, it's like the shelves have changed so much. I've moved stuff, things have changed locations countless times. So the masking tape has worked well. And version 1.0 should not be the printed laminated label in this case. It should have been just the MacGyvered quick and dirty masking tape with a Sharpie. So ask yourself, what are the things you're trying to do where you've set the bar too high? And in fact, if you execute it like that, it's actually got lots of problems with it. You just can't see because you haven't even started. That was the case with my beautiful laminated labels. If I were to go back now and put beautiful labels in the place of all the masking tape, it'd be great. I wouldn't throw any in the trash. I wouldn't accidentally make some that I didn't have use for, because version 1.0, or rather 2.0 in my case, it was something really simple. So keep Kaizen simple, don't complicate it, don't start with software, keep it crude, keep it analog, learn. You have to learn, and get all the bugs out. Then maybe, you know, automate it, add software, print and laminate it. The other thing going on here is that how many of my employees have access to a computer and printer and laminator here? Basically none of them. I mean, I had a laminator and my printer here and my computer, but they're not doing that. I have them busy doing other stuff. So that's just too much to ask of them. But masking tape and a Sharpie, everybody can do that. So use simple tools, otherwise there'll be very few people who use them.